Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since Bert came and hung out with me in a video. Usually he's either asleep in the background or he's left the room. He just, he hasn't been feeling it lately. That's fine. That's his prerogative to do. But boy, oh boy, do I love it when he graces us with his presence. He's just got such a good energy, such a good vibe about him. He's just good to have around. But yeah, as usual, let's zoom in for my earrings. Bert will hopefully still be there in the background after I zoom out. But these earrings are also from the brand Folksy Love. I mentioned them in my last video. I think it was my last video. I was wearing those cute moth earrings and you guys lost your minds over that. You guys love those lunar moth earrings, which I'm so glad that you did. Folksy Love was kind enough to send me a few pairs of their earrings just because they liked my makeup looks. They wanted me to try them out. They thought they would look cute with my makeup looks, which is so freaking sweet. I'm literally living my dream with these cool funky earrings brand sending me earrings. So cool. And now I have great news. I have a discount code with them. It's not an affiliate code. I don't make any money off of it. It's just a way for you guys to save 20% off Folksy Love's earrings. And my discount code is just Giovanna. I highly recommend you check out Folksy Love. I love supporting small businesses, small jewelry businesses, and the owner of Folksy Love has just been an absolute dream to work with. And I mean, look at the material. Look at the material. Look at how nice these are. I'm in love. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out how to save money on some really cute earrings. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in a little chatty get ready with me. I feel like it's been a while since I did one of those, I feel like it's been a long time since we just sat down, did some makeup together while chatting about utter nonsense, which is my favorite thing to talk about. I love talking about nonsense with you guys. I posted something on my Instagram stories not too long ago. I think it might have just been on my close friends. Sorry if you didn't see it. But I was like, would you guys watch a video of me just like talking about absolute nonsense and doing my makeup? Like picking like a truly nonsense category, like rocks, talking about some cool rocks, talking about cool gemstones, talking about different types of frogs. I have a whole list on my phone. I was a little intoxicated when I made this, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, that's my first big idea here. We're just getting right into it. I know I need to finish the intro. You guys hate it when I skip the intro. I'm gonna be using the Oden's Hela palette today, done in collaboration with Angelica and Nyqvist, as well as the Copacetic Cosmetics Companion palette, done in collaboration with Monica Jones. Thought these would look really cool together, and Monica and I are working on a collab that we're doing on Friday. It's just a collab photo. We're both gonna be using these palettes and posting a photo, so you guys get to watch me in the process of putting these two beautiful palettes together. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you wanna listen to me do a little chatty get ready with me and hang out with Bert too, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Okay, first things first, let's slap a little bit of concealer on my eyes so I can prime here. I'm just using my little $1 Shop Miss A concealer. I don't like this anywhere else on the face, but I'm trying to get use out of it. I'm not trying to waste it or anything, so I've been using it to prime my eyes, and honestly, it's great for that. But yeah, what was I talking about before I realized that I forgot to finish the intro? Oh, I have a series idea where I literally just talk about nonsense. I briefly showed the list on the screen. I'll put it on the screen again. Nonsense is an umbrella term for me because obviously this is not nonsense. There's some topics on there, but I just feel like, everybody has their makeup in something that they do on YouTube. I tried doing makeup in early 2000s movies for a while, and that was really fun, but I will say that was a ton of work, so much work to have my videos be copyright claimed like half the time I was posting them. So I might get back to doing those someday, maybe in a different form, like maybe just talking about the movies rather than including clips. But that's the annoying thing, because I feel like including the clips is like what makes the video more interesting. Like if I'm talking about something happening in a movie, I always want to put a visual element on the screen whenever I can, even when it's not like one of those movie videos. You guys have probably noticed in my videos, if I'm talking about a palette that I don't have, or if I'm talking about a makeup item that I don't have in person, usually I'll put a photo on the screen because I'm a visual learner, so I figure some of you guys are too. So that's hard because I do want to do the early 2000s videos, but I also am gonna want to do the visuals. It's just so much work for not a ton of payoff, not a ton of people watch them, which is not a reason to quit a series. I'm definitely not saying that. I don't know, maybe I'll bring those back eventually, but I like this idea, you know, just talking about makeup and nonsense. You guys know talking nonsense at the beginning of the videos is like my favorite thing to do. So I think it could be fun to talk more nonsense, and clearly that's what I like to do because I've been talking nonsense for so long and I haven't even started the makeup yet. So okay, I'm using the Oden's Hela palette today, and I want to dip like really heartily into the greens today because when I did my review on this palette, I focused more on this bottom row, the purples, which are so fun, but I'm like, let's do some greens, because also with the Monica Jones Companion palette, you can see there's a beautiful row of greens here, so I feel like we gotta go green with this. Normally I would zoom in for the eye look, but I don't want to miss Bert in the frame. Having him in the frame is providing me an unimaginable amount of joy, so we're keeping it here. Okay, where should we start? Let's start with this really deep shade of green, and I am going to just pop that on my outer corner. As per usual, I have no plan of what I'm doing with this eye look. I just, you know, sometimes you just gotta sit down and have fun with makeup. I've been filming so many makeup reels lately for Instagram, so I feel like so much of the time I'm like very methodical with my makeup. Not methodical, I still don't really plan with my reels, but you know, like I'm filming each step, so I'm like a little more methodical with the way I'm doing things. So it's kind of fun to just sit down in a YouTube video and truly have zero plan. When I tell you my plan today was greens, and that was the extent of my plan. Bert knows I don't plan ahead. Bert knows I'm a spur of the moment type of gal, right Bertram? Right, Bertram? Yeah, he knows. So sweet. I'm also filming this the day you're seeing it, so I'm probably gonna do a little bit more minimal editing than I normally do, because if I might be frank with you, I'm just not gonna have the time. Also, none of my brushes are clean. Ugh, oh my gosh, I should have cleaned my brushes before this. I never clean my brushes. Ooh, maybe I'll use this brush. My friend Cami sent me this Sigma brush. It's a Sigma E25. Ooh, it says blending. I'm a blendy lady. Okay, let's blend another shade. Okay, next up, we're gonna dip into the shade. Oh, does this have glitter on it? It does have glitter on it. Dang it. Okay, let me wipe it off. I used glitter in a look I did the other day. This look, love the way it turned out. Super, super pretty, but I kid you not, I have glitter on every square inch of my entire bedroom. It is on the windowsill, it's on the radiator. I had it in my hair for like 3 days afterwards. It just was like a whole thing. It's just, glitter gets everywhere. Glitter is fun, but it really does get everywhere, so that's why I don't use a ton of loose glitter like that. But the loose glitter I used in that look was from a brand called Dawn Eyes Cosmetics, and it's absolutely beautiful. I will say it's a pretty finely milled glitter, so it didn't hurt to take off, which is great, because some glitters, especially press glitters, sometimes press glitters can be so dang chunky, and you go to take it off and you feel like you just did like a physical exfoliant on your face, which I don't like to do. I only like to use chemical exfoliants on my face because I feel like most physical exfoliants are too harsh on my sensitive skin. So I don't really like to do that, but some glitters make it feel like that's what you're doing. So yeah, that's a good glitter. Did I ever finish my thought on my makeup and nonsense series? I guess there's not much more to say on that. You guys let me know if that's a series you'd be interested in. Honestly, with YouTube at this point, I'm kind of just like ready to say screw it and do whatever I want. I feel like, you know, I've been talking with some of my other small YouTuber friends about this, and it just feels like YouTube is such a fickle beast, you know? It's like we don't really know what YouTube wants to see. It feels like it can be kind of tough to grow on YouTube, so I kind of feel like the people I have here now, you guys are so cool. I just kind of want to do whatever I want to do. You guys seem like you like to listen to me talk about nonsense, so I'm gonna talk about nonsense and we'll see how that goes. I feel like I should be blending this up a little higher. I feel like I'm very concentrated on the lid right now, which I kind of like with my eye looks, but maybe I'll blend it a little bit. If you guys are like me and you're like physically incapable of cleaning your brushes because your mind is in 1,000 different places at all times, I highly recommend getting a color switch. It is an absolute lifesaver when you are doing your makeup because that brush was just covered in orange. And look at it now, it's all clean. Wonderful. This one's from Oden's. They sent it to me, but I'm sure you can get color switches anywhere. Okay, let's blend with a little bit of the shades. I'll do a little bit of back and forth here. But yeah, so talking about that new series, I feel like is a good time to transition into talking about maybe some changes coming to my channel. Not really big changes or anything, but I might change my upload schedule a little bit because right now I feel like Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a little too 9 to 5 for me, you guys. I don't really like working a 9-to-5 job. I don't like a typical work structure, and it's starting to feel a little too typical work structure-y for me. Also, I do feel like there are some weeks where I'm getting a third video up just to get a third video up, and I feel like I have been kind of prioritizing quantity over quality. Not that I don't think any of my videos have been good, but I definitely feel like there's been some videos that I filmed just to get a video up that maybe like I liked the topic, but if I had more time, I could have done a better job with it. I could have had more concise thoughts about it. I could have edited it better. Although, you know what's so funny? I'll have videos sometimes that I like really rush through editing and I don't make a ton of cuts on, and those videos tend to perform best. So maybe I need to take that as a note and edit my videos less, because you guys seem to like when I don't edit out all of the nonsense, and I have been known to edit out a lot of nonsense in my videos. But I definitely feel like I have been rushing a little bit with my content, and I don't like that at all. I want it to be more thoughtful. So all this being said, all of this rambling aside, I might switch to 2 uploads a week. I might try a Monday-Thursday schedule for a while, and that doesn't mean you only have to see me 2 times a week. I literally post on Instagram every single day. I post on my stories all day long. I want to get back to doing lives. You guys, I have people DMing me about the lives. You guys really liked the lives. I really liked the lives too. The only reason I stopped doing them was because I started posting more in December. December I tried to do like my own version of Vlogmas, so I was posting like actual videos all the time, and then my old computer broke, so I wasn't able to do lives for that reason for a while. But now I have a new computer. I might just start using my webcam to go live, because that's the other thing. The software I was using to go live before was like not very reliable. It made my computer so overwhelmed, and I know I have a new computer now, but still that software took like a lot to run, and I feel like the quality still wasn't great. Like having my camera connected to this like fancy live streaming software, I feel like it didn't really make that much of a difference. And also I feel like the thing with lives is not like having an in-depth, up-close, detailed look at the makeup, and it's more about like the interactive part of it. So maybe we'll go back to doing lives soon. I really do want to, and I also want to try going live on Instagram. I almost did it yesterday. I almost did it with just like no warning, just like went live. But I'm like, you know what? I should probably try to feel the people out, see when people's availability is for lives, because that's the other thing. I used to do lives on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but a lot of people couldn't make it to that, so I would love to know like what times work for you guys. Is it better to do lives in the morning or at night? Because I'm home all day. I work from home, so I can be pretty flexible with my schedule. If you guys are better doing lives in the morning, you know, do you prefer lives on the weekends? Do you prefer lives on weekdays? Please do let me know. I'll post a poll to my community tab so we can get more of a vote going, but definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. That way I can decide like what options to even put in the poll, because I do miss the lives. I see your comments. I appreciate your comments asking if the lives are coming back. I'm sorry if I haven't answered them. It's because I didn't have an answer for you. Also, I just went in with the Fear and I Pixie Epoxy. It's a glitter adhesive. I realize I use this sometimes and it just looks like I'm putting lip gloss on my eyes, but it's not. It's a glitter glue. Okay, now I'm gonna dip into my companion palette done in collaboration with Monica Jones and Copacetic Cosmetics, and I'm going to dip into this beautiful kind of golden icy green shade. Probably not the right way to describe it, but this shade is so pretty and I think it's gonna complement this palette really well. What was I just talking about? Oh, I was asking you guys to let me know what time you wanna see live streams. So yeah, please let me know about that. And while I'm out here asking for advice on things, I don't know if you notice my makeup desk in the background here. It's a mess. And honestly, most of that is on me, but I am gonna put a little of the fact that I have recently come into a lot of makeup. I'm incredibly grateful. I've been getting more PR lately, and just friends have been sending me stuff, which like blows my mind. You guys are so generous. Friends, some are subscribers, some are just friends, you know. But I'm getting more makeup in the mail lately, and I am out of room. I have no more room to put it, so I need to invest in a set of drawers. So I did a little poll on my Instagram and I got a few different options of like IKEA drawers. Some people recommended the IKEA Alex drawers, but then other people told me that those drawers like don't open all the way or they're not very deep. So then I had another friend send me a video of her IKEA Balm drawers. I don't know how to say say that's M-A-L-M, Malm drawers, and she said that those are much deeper and they hold a lot more. So I'm thinking about those. Those ones are a little more pricey. I don't know why I thought I could get like a stack of 6 drawers for like 50 bucks. Apparently I can't, so that's a bummer. I guess I'm gonna have to shell out a little more money for that. But you guys let me know if you have any recommendations for makeup storage. I know a lot of people have also recommended I check out Marshall's and TJ Maxx, which I'm going to do. And then other people recommend that I check thrift stores, which is brilliant. I always forget that thrift stores have furniture, you know, because I'm there looking for clothes. So I gotta remember to look at thrift stores too. But if you guys have any makeup storage recommendations, I would love to hear about those. This shade is looking so pretty with the Hela palette. I'm so happy Monica asked me to do this collab with her and recommended that we use these 2 palettes together because this is going beautifully. Oh my gosh, I want to use more of this palette. Where else can I use this? We'll incorporate it on the brow bone. Yeah, let's do a little brow bone highlight. I think for my brow bone highlight, I'm gonna use a shade in the palette that has a bit of like a pinky green shift to it, and then maybe I'll put some pink from the Hela palette on the lower lash line because I have yet to dip into those pinks, but I think pink and green as a combination is just so beautiful. And then there's like a shimmery pink in here that I can maybe layer over the matte. Okay, I got big ideas. The look's coming together in my head now. I can't wait for you to see it in real time. Okay, so dipping into the shade Kaylee now. And let's see if this is everything I imagined it to be. Ooh, it is. Okay, you can't really see it. My lighting is so weird. I don't know why it just got like so yellowy outside. Oh, the lighting's changing again. Please bear with me. Really pretty brow bone highlight though. Even if the lighting's weird, you can see how reflective that is. Should I add liner to this look? Is it gonna ruin it? Am I gonna do too much? I've been trying to do too much less lately. You know, I feel like sometimes I get a little carried away with the looks and then I look at them afterwards and I'm like, oh, you should have stopped before there. But also at the same time, I love liner and I don't ever want to do a look without liner. So let's pick a liner. Yeah, let's do too much. Who cares? Okay, we're gonna dip into a liner I haven't used in forever, not because I don't love it, but just because I got a lot of eyeliner, and that is my B. Taylor Beauty Aqua liner palette. I have the primary one, and there's this gorgeous deep shade of green in here that I feel like is gonna match that matte shade in my outer corner really well. So, you know, I'm trying to tie everything together, use a little liner to tie it all together, and yeah, that's the plan. What was I talking about before? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. New topic, moving on. Actually, let me just do my liner real quick. It's hard to talk and do liner at the same time. Ooh, let's talk about TV. I love TV. What are you guys watching on TV right now? Because a lot of my favorite series have ended, and I'm not talking about Euphoria. I still haven't started Euphoria, but I do watch other things on HBO. I've been watching the show The Righteous Gemstones, and that just finished its season 2 finale, which was incredible. I think season 2 was even better than season 1. If you haven't seen that show, it's very good. And we're also watching a show on Apple TV right now called The Servant, which is unbelievable. We just finished the season 2 finale for that one too, but I think that one has at least 1 or 2 more seasons left. Thank God I have more TV to watch. If you like psychological thrillers with like maybe a little cult activity, then I think you would like The Servant. Rupert Grint's in it, so that's fun. And we've seen all the other classics on Apple TV already. We already watched all of Ted Lasso, which is such a good show. If you have Apple TV and haven't seen Ted Lasso, definitely watch it. It's so wholesome. It's so good. I like it so much. I love Jason Sudeikis so much. I'm gonna just add a little bit of liner here too, just to kind of like run that into the deeper matte out here, but I'm not going to bring it all the way over, just kind of like connecting the front area, outlining the eye look, if you will. I've been talking for so long already and I've literally done one eye. This is unbelievable. You know what, guys, let me take a beat on my own here for a second. I'm going to do the other eye on my own and then we'll come back and do some base makeup together. All right, hello. So I have my other eye done. Look at how sweet Bert is. He fell asleep on all my makeup. He's such a little angel. Oh my goodness. So I have my primer on already, my Auric Glow Lust, and now I'm gonna go in with my Salt New York Sneaky Balm foundation. I've been loving this stuff. I will say it's a little inconvenient to put on because I like to apply it with my finger and then go in with the brush, just because since I only have 2 pans in my little magnetic palette right now, if I go in with my brush, the pan just kind of like moves all over the place. I can go in and like tap like this. I don't know. I guess I'm being ridiculous. It makes a mess in the pan though. Can you see, like if I go in and tap like that, then foundation gets all over it. So it's just a little messier. I don't know, because then it's like, if I did have all 4 things in the pan, then would it just get on the other thing? I don't really know. I don't love the packaging of the Sneaky Balm foundation. I do wish it came in like a single compact. I know that's not as eco-friendly, I'm sorry, but I kind of do wish it came in a single compact because I think that would be easier. I'm sure I could buy one that would fit it, but I don't know. If any of you have the Sneaky Balm foundation, or if you're used to working in this sort of a scenario, give me some advice, because I don't know, it's just a little messy for me. I do love this foundation though. I'm excited. I heard that they're coming out with more shades because people, you know, gave them the feedback that this lightest shade is not really light enough for everyone. I am kind of one of those people, like I feel like the lightest shade works for me because it is a balm, you know, it's not like a full coverage foundation, but at the same time, if they made a lighter shade that had more of a cool undertone, I would absolutely buy that one, because this one is just runs a little neutral on me. Like I said, it works clearly. Like my neck and face still, I think, match. I have the shade N12, by the way. It's currently the lightest shade, but supposedly they're adding 2 lighter ones. Okay, cool. So there's my foundation. What else did I want to talk about in this Get Ready With Me? You know, it's my little updates Get Ready With Me. I'm still using the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I like this stuff so much. Literally the only good thing to come out of my Ulta haul that I did last week. That was like the Ulta haul from hell. Like everything just went wrong in that video, except for this beautiful concealer, which I've still been loving. It's not as bright as I'm used to my concealers being. Like I feel like this matches my skin tone better, but it kind of evens out with the Salt New York foundation. But I do wish NYX had a better range in this concealer serum, because I feel like it's decent at best. I know it's another one where it's like not a full coverage concealer, so you can kind of get away with stuff, but I feel like it doesn't run light enough, and it could definitely run deeper as well. It just needs a bit more of a range. I really don't like this whole flexible coverage concept that the beauty industry has seemed to really cling on to. Like, I just feel like, come out with a bunch of shades, you know? And then if like this shade is not selling at all, like if absolutely nobody is buying a particular shade, then okay, cut your losses and take it out of the range. But I just feel like it can't hurt to come out with a huge range to begin with and then evaluate as you go, you know? This concealer serum is so beautiful. I know I kept saying in the Ulta haul that I wish they made a foundation for this. I did see that they have a skin tint serum foundation, although the thing I didn't like about that is it looks like you get like no product in it at all, and it's kind of expensive. NYX is expensive now. It's so annoying. NYX used to be one of the more affordable drugstore brands, and now it feels like all of their prices are so high, and that serum foundation that they made is like 15 bucks, and it's like the same amount of product as the concealer. It might be a little more product than the concealer, but I just feel like even as a skin tint, give me a little more than that, you know? I feel like we expect an ounce when it comes to complexion products, so anytime a complexion product has less than an ounce, I'm like, what are you doing? I don't understand. Okay, let me stop rambling about NYX and their lack of product and their complexion products. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, my little updates corner here. I think I'm done with bi-weekly makeup rotations. I gave it a good go. I did 2 full months of bi-weekly makeup rotations. I did one every other week for both January and February. And in the beginning, I was having a lot of fun. And in the middle, I started having less fun. And at the end, I started just not adhering to the bi-weekly makeup rotations at all. And I think I mentioned it in the last bi-weekly makeup rotation of mine, but I just started to feel a little bit creatively stifled. And if there's one thing I can't stand being stifled, it is my creativity. I really don't like to feel like I have a set of rules when it comes to makeup. You know, I've mentioned before on my channel that makeup is my decompression time. It's the way I deal with my anxiety. It is the way I like to relax. It is my self-care. And if there's rules for my self-care, then it doesn't really feel like self-care anymore. And also, like you guys know very well, I don't really like to plan when I do my makeup. I just kind of like to, you know, move along, use whatever I want as I go. I am no stranger to using like 3 different palettes per look, using a bunch of different single shadows. I like to mix palettes in my looks. When I'm reviewing a palette, I'll use just one palette to show that you can complete a look with just one palette, but most of the time I'm using at least a few palettes, so I don't know. I think I'm just kind of sick of the bi-weekly makeup rotations. Going in with my Salt New York highlighter now. I love this stuff. I should have went in with the highlighter before blush, but that's okay. I'll go over it again afterwards. Like I was saying, just, I said at the beginning with these bi-weekly makeup makeup rotations that we were gonna feel it out, we were gonna see how I felt with it, and maybe I'll come back to it. Hi, there's a bird on my fire escape. The birds like to come watch me do my makeup, I swear, they're so cute. Hi, if Bert was awake right now, he would be going, you know that thing that cats do when they see birds, they go, they kind of like chatter, but he's asleep and he's facing the other way. Oh, hi. Dang it, the bird threw me off focus. That's okay, he's still here, he's so sweet. But yeah, so I think I am temporarily taking a break from the bi-weekly makeup rotations. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I'm just at a point with YouTube where I'm gonna post whatever I want. A lot of times I'll admit I try out new series to see if I can reach new people, because I know that bi-weekly makeup rotations are popular, and I realized in the process that it wasn't fun after doing it repeatedly. I started getting a lot of like new makeup in PR and in the mail that I wanted to play with, but I felt like I couldn't play with because I was doing my bi-weekly makeup rotation. Don't get me wrong, I still played with it. I just broke the bi-weekly makeup rotation, so I'm like, if I'm just gonna be breaking the bi-weekly makeup rotation every week, then why bother doing it? Slapping some pink on the lash line now, by the way. Remember, I'm coming back to the pink. But yeah, and I know I kept like adapting my bi-weekly makeup rotation and being like, oh, I just need to use everything in the rotation. I don't need to only use this stuff. But honestly, even that, I just was not really doing. Like, it's great to want to use things, but I don't know. I feel like at that point, it's not really a rotation. It's just like, I want to use this makeup, so I don't really think it's feasible for me to do a new one every week. I'm still gonna be sharing makeup favorites on camera, sharing new makeup. Like, nothing's really gonna change. The videos just aren't gonna be called bi-weekly makeup rotations and probably won't be posted bi-weekly. So really not a big change happening, but I did want to give you a heads up so you're not like, where's the bi-weekly makeup rotation next week? Because it's not coming. It's not coming for a while. Maybe it'll come in the future, but it's not coming right now. Okay, so now I have my pink on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna take some of this pink shade from the Monica Jones Companion palette just to add a little bit of sheen to the lower lash line. I hope I remembered to give all of my updates. I think that's all updates. My big updates were switching to 2 weekly uploads, probably Monday and Thursday. We'll feel that out as we go. That could change too. But 2 weekly, like, pre-filmed videos, maybe a weekly live. I don't know if the live will be every single week, but I definitely want to bring back the live streams because those were so much fun. And I'm not doing bi-weekly makeup rotations anymore, and I might be doing a new series where I talk about makeup and nonsense. I'm definitely gonna do a new series where I talk about makeup and nonsense. If you wanna watch, that's cool. It's basically gonna be like Get Ready With Me style, where I'll just do my makeup and talk about cool frogs and Cat Island and Rabbit Island and mushrooms and cool stuff like that. So yeah, I think that'll be really fun. Okay, let me put on some mascara real quick and we'll come back and wrap up the Get Ready With Me. All right, hello. So I have my mascara on. I threw a little lip gloss on too. Sorry, I should have done that on camera, but I'm wearing my Milk Makeup, what is it called? The Electric Glossy Lip Plumper in the shade Wired, a nice coral plumping gloss. This is my Sichuan Pepper gloss. Feels so nice, feels so plumping, I feel refreshed, and this is the finished makeup look. I added a little bit of faux freckles too, but I love the way that the look turned out. I also, let's zoom you in now, I did something a little fun with the lashes. I added some little baby lashes with just like a black eyeliner pen that I had. I saw somebody on TikTok do this. I mean, these are obviously a little more dramatic on the end, but I did some little dots on the inner portion because I saw somebody on TikTok do that, and they said it makes your lower lash line look fuller, and I feel like it definitely does, and it's hard to see those little dots down here, so I feel like it really does a good job of that. Ooh, I feel cute. I feel excited to take on the day, and I better wrap up this video because you guys, I gotta film another video. I'm filming my jewelry haul next. I'm filming my earrings video, so be on the lookout for that. That'll be up on Friday. My new filming schedule is gonna go into effect next week. I think we'll start the Monday, Thursday, since I didn't really give you any warning this week. We'll do one more week with the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and like I said, subject to change. Who knows? Maybe it gets a little warmer outside. I get a little more energy and I feel like I want to post more videos. I'm just kind of leaving myself open to be a little more flexible. You know, you're always going to get at least 2 videos a week. You might get more, but you'll always get at least 2, so that is great. And I thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I feel like I asked you guys like 40 questions, so let me know when the best time for live streaming is. Let me know what the best makeup desk organizers are. Let me know if you like my makeup and nonsense idea. I love hearing from you. I love talking to you guys in the comments. Bert's still sleeping over over here. He's my little baby. But yeah, thanks so much for watching the video. Check out my description box for all of the makeup on my face today. Also, my description box, I will have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources, resources to support the Asian American community, resources to support the LGBTQ plus community, and resources to support Ukraine. So please check out those links if you haven't yet. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!